There are a lot of podcasts.
He used to be a cop, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Flinging yourself at tables and then you're like, I'm gonna go podcast.
Dude, I'm good besides.
Is that for me? Yeah. It's some sort of Japanese whiskey.
And some of them are actually good.
Welcome to our seasonal co-host for the holidays. It's jolly time. Ho, ho, ho.
Dude, I found this podcast while trying to search for like funny, shitty podcasts, you know, like the Alpha Male was for the joke or whatever. But and this channel has like 14 subscribers. But this podcast is actually pretty fucking good.
Yikes, so what to go over first? Well, there's a lot of issues with the healthcare system within Texas, but the issue stems from the US system.
Anyway, the show features Sean, Leah, Woa, and of course, video game icon, Video Game Donkey. Despite being titled Dunk Tank, Donkey does not steal the spotlight from any of the other hosts. Instead, they have a far-running, tight-knit friendship. You can tell that Donkey and Woa's humor have developed in parallel to each other over their long friendship. And they find humor in just silliness, leading to a very lighthearted and wholesome atmosphere of the podcast.
You know, Morrowind, and you're like, you got to save yourself by yourself every single time. So it's like, yeah. Like, all right, my guy is going to go order some food at the restaurant. All right, saving it. And we got the food, saving it. Eating the food.
Yep.
Commence saving.
Oh, yeah.
This plays well off of Sean, who has a more earnest personality, takes things more straightforward. And Leah ties the whole podcast together by bringing new ideas to talk about and keeping the discussion on track and moving when it needs to. My favorite episode is number 5, where they talk about Earthbound. With this episode, it feels like you're a kid sitting around a living room while the adults gather to discuss in their small book club. Or video game club, I guess. In the past meetings, they've talked about their progress, showing how each member has played in a different way. Donkey and Leah play together, taking their time, talking to every NPC, just enjoying the game to the fullest. In contrast, Sean quickly plays through in random bursts in order to finish the game on time for their final meeting. And as for Woa?
Now, last week I hadn't played Earthbound, but now this week I've beaten it already. How did you beat it so fast?
Interestingly, every episode carries over the next. In the first episode, they're talking about the new, upcoming, live-action Aladdin remake. By the last episode, they're still talking about the new, upcoming, live-action Aladdin remake. In this way, what really separates the Dunk Tank podcast apart from all the rest is that it's the first and only Will Smith as the Genie type podcast. Like all good shows, however, the Dunk Tank podcast was prematurely cancelled. This resulted in major outlash from devoted fans. And originally I felt the same way. I mean, how great would it have been to hear them talk about what's coming out today or what new or old games they've gotten into now. But then I did some thinking. In my dream. Yeah, this video is based off of I don't know if it's a dream, but I just woke up one day at like 6 a.m. on a Friday and just started writing the script because, I don't know, I needed to. It also told me to make that Germa AMV. When rewatching the podcast for this video, I came up with a great new perspective. Now, in my utmost wisdom, I present the novel idea to you that I think the short span of the series adds to the charm. With all of the current media events included in the episodes, they've created a time capsule of those years that people can remember and connect to. Personally, when I listen to them, I remember being a kid and wanting to watch the new Detective Pikachu movie. And although the series ended one day before Aladdin came out, I've got some conspiracy theories about that. Although it ended like that, I think that's what made the podcast stand out even more. If it had more episodes, it would be buried in mundanity, like any other long-running podcast. But I don't know, I've only watched like 3 podcasts in my entire life, so